Hey Martin Road, Mrs. Vicaretti here. On my other video, if you had watched it, it's called Bubblegum Brain versus Brick Brain. And that was a beginning conversation about how our brains are muscles and how they are flexible, right? And if we're a bubblegum brain, we're flexible, we curve, we bend, we snap, we stretch, we go smaller again. And it's all how our brain works, okay? Because our brain is a muscle, just like our bodies. And if we go to work out and we go to do a bunch of push-ups, our muscles are going to grow and they're going to get bigger, just like our brain, okay? If you practice and practice and practice your skills, your brain is going to grow and grow and grow in that area, okay? So one of the things is that I really wanted you guys to understand is that we are not born with intelligence, okay? We are not born with all of our smarts and everything that we're supposed to know, okay? When you were born, you didn't know how to walk, you didn't know how to eat, you didn't know how to do any of that stuff. But when you learned how to walk, what you did is you got up and you took a couple steps and you probably fell down. And you probably fell down lots and lots of times. But you know what? You had your mom, your dad, or your guardian come help pick you up, or you climbed up on the couch and you tried again. And most of you are really good walkers. So it's because you never gave up, okay? In the mind, if you knew more and you were one and you know how this worked, you would have been like, I never will be able to walk. But in reality, you do, okay? You're able to walk. So same thing with basketball or baseball or being a good artist or being a musician, all of those things. When you first pick up an instrument, it's not like you're going to know how to play it all the way, because the thing is you learn it. In your brain, you learn intelligence, you learn your smarts, okay? It's a muscle. The more you do things, the more you practice things, the more your brain's going to get used to it, and the more it's going to grow, okay? And it's going to be a bubblegum brain, okay? So to go along with that, it's also a fixed mindset. Okay, am I going to be stuck in my thoughts? Is what it is? And are we going to be carried out throughout that way? Like, I'm never going to be able to do it, and you're going to give up and quit. That's called a fixed mindset. That's a negative thought. Or are you going to be a growth mindset where, you know what, if I get up and I'm going to keep trying, I'm going to do my best, I can't do it yet, but I'm going to keep practicing. Those are things that are going to expand that brain, okay? And there's going to be lots of people that you run into throughout your life that are going to be both. Okay, there's going to be people that are just a fixed mindset, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. That's just how they work through their lives. And then there's other people that are more growth mindset. It's more like a glass of water. Okay, if you get a glass of water and you fill it halfway, some people think, wow, that glass is half full. And then there's another part of the world that thinks that glass is half empty. Okay, negative versus positive. Okay, so to go along with that and to kind of get us in a mindset of how can we shift our thoughts and to be into that more positive outlook, I have a worksheet here, and I'm going to kind of bear with me here because I'm going to be working on two technologies, but I'm going to hopefully get you to see this. Okay, so here on this worksheet, we have two different faces, okay, and they're facing each other. And we have right here is our fixed mindset, okay? This is our brick brain, the ones that say that it is what it is, this is the way it's going to go, and there's kind of only one way of thinking, and there's not a lot of flexibility, okay? It's, I'm never going to do it, I'm not good at it, and you kind of close the door on that idea, okay? So, say, for example, let's say, math, okay? Some people just struggle with math. It takes them a lot longer to learn it. So they're saying, I'm not good at math. No, it's not that you're not good at math. It's just that you got to keep practicing and figure out what works best for you, okay? And over here is our growth mindset, okay? This is our bubblegum brain. Our growth mindset is that power of yet that I talked about in my other video of saying, you know what? I'm not good at math yet. But what are we going to do? What are the steps we are going to take to get ourselves to become more familiar with it, to get our brain to exercise it more, and to kind of get ourselves a way of thinking to learn how to do the math problem, okay? Some people learn how to do things differently, okay? Like tying your shoes, okay? My son ties his shoes in a very weird way. He ties a knot, and then he ties another knot, and he strings the shoelaces in, and he pulls. Where I take two bows, and I twist them, I turn it. Some people take one loop, and they switch it around. Everybody gets the same end result. They learn in different ways. So people have different learning styles, okay? So here in the middle are a bunch of different sayings. And what we're going to do together here is we're going to identify, is this thought going to be a fixed brick mindset? Or is this going to be a bubblegum growth mindset, okay? And I am going to take a marker and I will draw a line on which one it's going to be, okay? And then I will also have this worksheet posted on my webpage that you can find on Lackawanna's homepage, okay? You go to Martin Road, you click on teachers, you go to the counselor, and you're going to find my stuff there. And you also will find this video on all your teachers' YouTube channels, okay? So here we go. So this one says, doesn't try, okay? Do you think doesn't try is a growth bubblegum mindset, or is it going to be a fixed, stuck mindset? Doesn't try, okay? End thing, doesn't try. I'm going to go with fixed, okay? This is kind of a stuck in a road kind of thought. It's kind of like an end statement, like boom, doesn't try. Puts in effort, okay? Somebody that puts in effort, they get up, they keep trying, they keep going at it, they put in the effort that needs to be there. Even though it's not their favorite, they keep trying. I'm going to say that's a bubblegum growth mindset, okay? Avoids challenges, okay? What this means is somebody is given a task or an activity that could be kind of difficult for them, or it's challenging to them, okay? And what they mean by avoid is they stay away from it, okay? They don't even try it. So somebody who constantly falls off a bike avoids the challenge because riding a bike is really difficult. So instead of trying and putting in the effort, they just give up and they don't ever ride the bike again and they walk instead, okay? That's kind of a fixed mindset, okay? Fixed, okay? Ignores feedback, okay? You don't want to hear what your teacher has to say on how to correct the problem. You don't want to hear what suggestions somebody has to try to throw the basketball a little bit better, okay? You kind of just avoid it. You don't want to listen to it. You ignore it, okay? You kind of like shut your ears off. And that, my friends, is a brick fix mindset, okay? Learns from failures, okay? So this is a situation where somebody didn't do so well on something, okay? But they kind of reflected. They thought about it. What did I do wrong? What happened, okay? Think of, for example, maybe a spelling test, okay? Why did I fail my spelling test? Well, did I study? Did I practice the words? Or did I hurry up and look at them 5 minutes before the test? What did that do, okay? And what can I do? So you learn from it. Oh, wow. Me not studying my spelling words really didn't do a great job for me. So what am I going to do? And I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to start studying a little bit each day, okay? Maybe the next time they do a little bit better, okay? So learns from their failures. It's going to be a bubblegum growth mindset, okay? Mistakes are bad, okay? This is saying that if you screw up or you make a mistake, then you are bad and it's wrong. And I'm going to quickly go to a fixed mindset, okay? If you don't make mistakes, you will never learn, okay? Mistakes are there for you to learn. You need to reflect on them, you need to learn from them, and you grow with that, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. It's what you do with that mistake that changes what happens, okay? Mistakes are there for a reason. You need to learn, you need to grow. I'm sure when you make mistakes, you learn about new people. You meet new people sometimes. Everybody makes mistakes, including adults and myself. I make mistakes all the time, but the only thing is that you need to do is you need to accept it. I made a mistake, and what can I do next to help fix it so I don't make that mistake again, okay? Mistakes are learning. They help your mind grow. Embrace challenges, okay? So the word embrace is kind of tricky. All right, that's a very big word. So embraces means that you welcome it, okay? I welcome a challenge, or I kind of go at it. So you're faced with a challenge, and instead of walking away and ignoring it and pretending like it's not there, what you do is you walk towards it, okay? So you kind of go at the challenge hoping that you are going to do your best, and it's more like having courage, okay? You got pride, you got courage, you're going towards that challenge, and you're going to try it. Okay, so you trying that is a growth mindset, okay? Keeps going. It means you keep giving up, okay? I'm going to go back to my story about how you learned to walk or to crawl, okay? You didn't always know how to do those things, but what did you do? You kept getting up. You kept trying. You kept moving forward. Instead of some people who just crawl, some of them rolled instead, okay? Sometimes you don't know how to walk, so what do? You crawl on your knees, okay? You never gave up. Keep going. Growth bubblegum mindset. Okay? Okay? Gives up easily. Okay? Soon as it gets hard, you quit. Okay? This means that you're kind of somebody that quits. When things start to not become easy, you quit and you just walk away from it. Okay? That's not trying. That's not giving up. That's a fixed brick mindset. Okay? And our last one, learns from feedback. Okay? Feedback, what does that mean? Okay? That's constructive criticism. What does that mean? That means where somebody comes over to you and gives you advice. Sometimes it's kind of hard advice. Sometimes it's truthful advice, okay? So when you have to write a story or maybe a journal entry, and you write your first draft and then you bring it to your teacher and your teacher takes that fun, colorful pen, like a red pen, and kind of marks it all up, okay? That's her saying, hey, tell me more about your story. Tell me a little bit more about this character. Oh, what else did you do? She wants more. She's pulling it. And you know what she's doing or he's doing? They're pushing you to dive more into that brain because you have more to give. Okay, so this is where it says you learn from your feedback, you take what they say, you reflect it, and you kind of put forth the effort in putting it into the challenge, into the task. Okay, so that is going to be a growth mindset. Okay, remember, fixed is kind of like a brick. Okay, growth is more like a bubble gum. Bubble gum. Okay. Both of these people are great. It's just the way that you look and your perception and the way that you see things through the world. Okay? You see things as they are and there's no flexibility. That's okay. You just need to figure out how to maneuver and walk through life like that. That's fine. Or are you one that's growth and you see the possibilities in any challenge? Okay? You get, like I said, you get a glass and it's half full. Okay? This person thinks the glass is half empty. You got a glass over here. It's half full. This person thinks the glass is half full. Okay? It's just a way your brain processes situations, how you problem solve, and the decisions that you make. And both of them are very successful. All right. So any questions? Again, this will be on my webpage. Again, it's on Lackawanna's webpage. You can you can send me a chat on the Microsoft Teams, or you can certainly email me at kvicaretti, KVICARETTI @lackawannaschools.org. I hope to talk and see you soon. Bye.